Robbinsville Varsity Softball is back on the air on the Graham Star YouTube page. Welcome everyone to Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. Kevin Hensley with you for today's telecast as the Lady Knights resume Smoky Mountain Conference action here at home against the visiting Cherokee Lady Braves. We will now run through the starting lineups for both teams, and we'll start off with the visitors from Cherokee. They come into this game with an overall record of 4-7 this season. They are 4-2, however, in the Smoky Mountain Conference, currently in third place as a result. Leading off is number 33, the shortstop, Julia Alano. Batting second is the third baseman, number 25, Creedon Arch. In the three-hole today is number 22, catcher, Jenna Cruz. Batting cleanup for the Lady Braves is the designated hitter, number 23, Amelia Lossie. Batting fifth is the pitcher today, number 31. That is Peyton Barker that you'll see inside the circle here in the bottom of the first inning. Batting sixth is the left fielder, number 9, Emily Bradley. Batting seventh will be second baseman, number 24, Aliyah Reed. In the 8-hole today is right fielder, number 3, Awee Walking Stick. Batting ninth is Mahala Allison. She is in center field and wears number 12. And the flex today for Cherokee is number 2, Elise Stamper. So it will go Lano, Arch, Cruz, Lossie, Barker, Bradley, Reed, Walking Stick, and Allison. And yes, folks, it has been a little while since we've seen Robbinsville here on the Graham Star YouTube page. Had to cover some other events, but we're happy to be back with them today. And in the layoff since the last time we've covered them, they have improved to 8-1 on the season with a conference mark of 6-0. You see the wind is really whipping through here this afternoon, so bear with us, folks, on the audio and the video today. It is a very windy afternoon here in Graham County. Leading off for Robbinsville today will be the center fielder, number 4, Ainsley Fink. Batting second is left fielder, number 1, Brooke Speck Turpin. Batting in the 3-hole is shortstop, number 2, Zoe Schuler. In the cleanup spot is first baseman, number 24, Ivy Odom. Batting fifth is third baseman, number 17, Patience Frapp. In the 6th spot today is the starting pitcher, Memory Frapp. She wears number 3. Batting 7th will be second baseman, number 20, Allie Ayers. In the 8th spot today is Hallie Anderson. She is the right fielder and bears number 5 on her jersey. And in the 9-hole is number 11, Sarah Gibby, the designated hitter, hitting for starting catcher, Liz Carpenter. So it will go Fink, Turpin, Schuler, Odom, Frapp, and Frapp. That's Patience and Memory if you're keeping track at home. And then Ayers, Anderson, and Gibby. Looks like we're about 13 minutes away from the first pitch, scheduled for 4:30. I'm sure we'll get things going underway a little bit quicker than that. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back with the official introduction of our starting lineups here on the field, as well as the playing of our national anthem. Stay with us here on the Graham Star YouTube page.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Judy Nichols Memorial Field for the game between the Cherokee Lady Braves and our homestanding Lady Black Knights. Here are the starting lineups. First for Cherokee. Number 3, playing shortstop, Julia Lano. Number 25, playing third base, Creedon Arch. Number 22, catching, Jenna Cruz. Number 23, the DP, Amelia Lossie. Number 31, the pitcher, Peyton Barker. The left fielder, number 9, Emily Bradley. The second baseman, number 24, Aliyah Reed. The right fielder, number 3, Awee Walking Stick. The center fielder, number 12, Mahala Allison. And the flex, playing first base, number 2, Elise Stamper. Subs, number 99, Naomi Taylor, and number 21, Kieran Wolf.
And now for your Robbinsville Black Knights, up first at center field, number 4, a member of the long hair clan of the Eastern Band, Ainsley Fink. From Roxy Carver Strait, the left fielder, number 1, Brooke Speck Turpin. From Sweetwater Mountain, shortstop, number 2, Zoe Schuler. From the top of Secoa Mountain, first baseman, number 24, Ivy Odom. A member of the Potawatomi tribe, third base, number 17, Patience Rapp. Also a member of the Potawatomi tribe, number 3, Memory Frapp, our pitcher. And from Ollie's Creek, our second baseman, a member of the Wolf Clan, Allie Ayers. Our right fielder, from Sweetwater, number 5, Hallie Anderson.
Go, Hallie!
Our designated player, number 11, from the head of Beach Creek, Sarah Gibby. And our catcher, number 22, from Carpenter Hollow, Liz Carpenter. Subs today, number 6, from Snowbird, Jolie Campbell. From Lower Tuskegee, number 7, Claire Barlow. From Massey Branch, number 8, Abby Adams. From Pinhook, number 9, Bailey Rick Parham. From Lower Mountain Creek, number 12, Taylor Jackson. From Old Sweetwater, number 14, Olivia Lewis. From Long Hungry, number 16, Bailey Conley. And from parts unknown on the Qualla boundary, number 21, Taylor Welch. And last but not least, from Blue Road, number 27, Christina Jenkins. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Robbinsville Black Knights. At this time, if you could, if you would, please rise and raise your hat, and let's honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Indeed, it is time to play balls. We welcome you back to Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. Good to have you with us here on the Graham Star YouTube page. Kevin Hensley, and joined just now out of retirement for one game only, Montana Buchanan from our telecast on Just a Game Live. It's good to have Montana here to help us out with the camera work this afternoon. Our normal operator, Brooklyn Rogers, unable to come today, so we're glad Montana stepped in. She said the discus actually got a little curvy today in the wind, so I hope everything works out for her in 2 weeks when we go back to track season. Of course, next week is spring break for these kids. No track, but don't worry, fans. We will have softball action. Robbinsville will be playing on Monday at Western Carolina University, facing off against the Inca Jets before traveling to Young Harris College on Wednesday to take on Copper Basin, Tennessee. So no rest for the weary, even on this 8-1 Robbinsville squad as they come out on the field today ready to go. Memory Frapp getting in her final warm-up tosses. Wind really starting to whip through here, and we're just about set to go here in Graham County. Robbinsville winners of 13 Smoky Mountain Conference championships over the years, including the last 4. Of course, the 2020 season did not pan out due to the COVID-19 pandemic breaking out across the world. Robbinsville only got to play a game that season before the pandemic suspended all high school sports in North Carolina. But we were able to get in a condensed season last year. And now this year, of course, getting a full slate in. Julia Lano, the shortstop, will be the leadoff hitter today for the Cherokee Lady Braves. And we are just about set to go here in Robbinsville. Good to see the fans out again today on this sunny, a little bit overcast, and a very windy day. First pitch is popped straight up. Liz Carpenter will take about 3 steps back and drops it out of her glove, so that will be a foul ball. And the first pitch comes at 4:34 p.m. Temperature at first pitch, a balmy 60 degrees. Alano will jog all the way back around the diamond and try again here on the 0-1 count. Pitch coming. Pops it up again. Carpenter's got another beat on it, but it is going to drop just about 10 feet to my right and make its way into Mountain Creek. So that will be the end of that ball. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count on Lano. Creedon Arch, the third baseman, is in the on-deck circle for Cherokee. Pitch coming. Swung on and missed. Nice rise ball from Frapp. Moser down, 1 away here in the top of the first inning.
Now batting the third baseman, Creedon Arch.
And Creedon Arch will try to take a crack. And the first pitch coming. Pop to second baseman Ayers, plays it on a hop, digs it out, throw to first in time, and 2 away here in the top of the first inning. And that will call on Jenna Cruz, the catcher.
Jenna Cruz.
Batting in the 3-hole today for the Lady Braves. As we mentioned, coming into this game in third place in the Smoky Mountain Conference standings. They are 4-2 in the division and 4-7 overall. Played some stiff competition outside of the ranks of the Smoky Mountain Conference. That one right down the pipeline, 0-1 on Cruz. Some doubt this morning as to if this game would even get in. A torrential storm came through Graham County last night, and the field was not covered up. So that caused a little bit of dread. Umpire took a nice bump here in front of us. Stuck the landing, sir. That's a balk. And it is an 0-2 count now on Jenna Cruz. Our plate umpire catching some flack over that, but we'll roll on. 0-2, pop straight back. That one's going to be a no-doubter into the water, and the count holds. So far in this inning, Memory Frapp has not even issued a ball. Good to see so far in the early going. Frapp, the dominant #1 pitcher for Robbinsville. The only other one making an appearance this year is her sister, Patience. She's had 2 starts this season. That one chopped hard on the third baseline, but just foul. And we'll keep going. Count still, no balls or 2 strikes. Thank you, fans, once again for tuning in with us here on the Graham Star YouTube page. You are tuned in to the exclusive home of Robbinsville Athletics. We stream here all season long, and looking forward to carrying on that tradition throughout the years to come, including the fall season, which will begin in August, of course, with volleyball and football action coming your way right here on YouTube. And over the next few weeks, we hope to introduce some new graphics, putting a score on the screen, commercial bumpers. That one gets away from Carpenter, high and outside, ball 1. First ball of the game for Memory Frapp. And fans, if you're interested in helping promote your business, we want to help you do it. We can throw your graphic onto the screen, and we can obviously mention your business several times on air. Sponsorship packages are available. Give us a call at the Graham Star office, 828-479-3383 for details. Ball was up and away. And the pitch coming from Frepp. High. And the count has ran full. 3 balls and 2 strikes now on Cruz. Was an 0-2 count, and now a few outside that Cruz didn't bite on has run it full here in the top of the first. That one chopped foul right near the Cherokee dugout. And the battle rages on. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Robbinsville, as we mentioned, still in first place in the conference right now. They are unblemished in the division, 6-0, and carry an overall mark of 8-1. First pitch, and that will be flown to Zoe Schuler, who dives and rakes it out of the dirt. That will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Braves here in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. Robbinsville coming up. No score here in Graham County. And Ansley Fink struts up to the batter's box as we welcome you back to Robbinsville High School. No score here in the bottom of the first inning. And it's time for this potent Robbinsville offense to get to work. A lot of run rules this season. Team is absolutely mashing the ball no matter who's at the plate. First pitch to Fink. She's going to slap it to the shortstop. Throw to first. They got to get it there quick. Fink beats it. Ainsley Fink so quick on her feet. And that is a leadoff single for the Lady Knights.
Fink reaches on the infield single. Brings to the plate left fielder, Brooke Turpin.
And that will bring Brooke Turpin to the plate with nobody out. And, of course, Fink at first. Wind still whipping through here. First pitch, she thought about it, changed her mind, throw to second in time. Or excuse me, she made it in time. So Fink swipes second base. Virtually uncontested. The throw was late. And in a matter of 2 pitches, Robbinsville has a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first. Pitch coming. High, and it does get away. Pass ball. Fink stumbles but makes it to third gracefully. Still standing. Count is 2-0 on Brooke Turpin. Good stop by Cruz behind the plate. I saved a run for Cherokee. One fouled way out of the park, and I guess the count is 2-2. My mistake. Rodney Nels keeping me on my toes down here. That's fine. 2-2. Chopped right back where it come from, off the glove, and a stop is going to be a little late though. Lano saves it in the infield, but it will score a run. Call that an E1.
Turpin reaches on the infield single with an RBI.
And she will score 1-0 Robbinsville. And now Zoe Schuler coming up to the dish. First pitch outside, ball 1. The starting pitcher for Cherokee is Peyton Barker, number 31. She fires her next pitch. Schuler ropes it into the gap in right center field, and they can run for days. Throw coming in. Turpin holds up at third. Schuler at first. Runners at the corners, and nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting the first baseman, Ivy Odom.
And now Ivy Odom will step into the batter's box. 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Odom known for mashing a long ball this year. She's already got 2. That one drops in there. Schuler will scoot up to second base uncontested. And the count is 0-1 on Ivy Odom. Everywhere you look, you have a solid hitter in this Robbinsville lineup. They're so stacked with 8 seniors this season. That one popped up. She got right under it. Lano makes the play, and that is the first out of the bottom of the first.
Now batting the third baseman, Patience Frapp.
And as Ozzy Osbourne breaks out across the field, Patience Frapp steps into the batter's box for the first time today. One down. Here in the bottom of the first, runners at second and third for Robbinsville. And that one hits Frapp. First pitch, she'll jog down to first. And the bases will be loaded for Memory Frapp.
Frapp hit by a pitch. Now batting the pitcher, Memory Frapp.
So Memory Frapp will step in here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded, a chance to aid her own cause, of course, setting down Cherokee in order in the top of the first. First pitch she'll take. Low and inside, but it was called a strike. 0-1. Pitch coming. Slices it foul down the third baseline, and with a definite splash, it is going to saunter down the road towards Ingalls. 0-2 the count. Frapp takes that one, and a good eye to lay off of it. It is deemed a ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out, bases loaded here in the bottom of the first inning. Those 1-0 Robbinsville, excuse me. Frapp gets a hold of that one, but it will stay in the park. And Lano with a split. Ball drops, nobody touched it, it's a single. All hands safe. Lano slipped.
With a single and an RBI.
And it's 2-0 Lady Knights.
Now batting the second baseman, Allie Ayers.
And second baseman Allie Ayers will step up to the plate. Bases loaded. 1 out. Ayers swings and misses at the first offering. 0-1 the count. Robbinsville is scheduled to travel to TC Roberson on Saturday. We hope to be able to bring you that telecast here on YouTube, but also, in addition to trying to get all that cleared out, may not be able to have the game because there is a very dreary forecast tomorrow night here in Western North Carolina. And it's an 0-2 count, still only 1 out. Marker fires, but it's outside, ball 1. Hallie Anderson awaits in the on-deck circle for Robbinsville, as the Knights have already plated 2 here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch coming. Also outside, quick snap throw back to third, but Zoe Schuler is back in time. Good crowd on hand today, braving the elements. Not the most favorable weather. Great turnout on both sides, nonetheless, for today's softball game. And Ayers swings and misses at a breaking ball, and that's 2 down. And Barker 1 away from escaping this jam with just 2 runs across the plate. Hallie Anderson steps up now, the 8-hole hitter, so Robbinsville is almost batted around here in the bottom of the first. Sarah Gibby is in the on-deck circle. High, ball 1. That one fouls straight back. And makes it a ball and a strike. Counts 2 balls and a strike on Anderson. Forgot to mention courtesy runner Taylor Jackson popped out of the dugout after Frapp reached on that single. And that makes the count 2-2 as Barker finds the zone. And Hallie Anderson looking for a connection here. Base is still loaded for Robbinsville. Barker shakes off her sign. Now she's got what she wants. 2-2. Swung on and missed. So back-to-back strikeouts gets Barker out of the jam. But Robbinsville scores 2. They strand 3. Top of the second. It is 2-0 Robbinsville as we welcome you back to Graham County, North Carolina on this windy, still beautiful though, Thursday evening here at the softball park. Of course, Robbinsville baseball hosting the Cherokee Braves across campus. If we can get a score update from that game, we will pass it along to you. The leadoff hitter here is Amelia Lossie. She is the DH today for Cherokee, wearing number 23. And the first pitch that she sees is fouled off to the right. One coming. Frapp lost a grip on that one. It skips to the plate. 1-1 the count. That one roped over the head of Allie Ayers, and that will be a clean single. So Cherokee has their first base runner here in the top of the second.
Now batting the pitcher, Peyton Barker.
And Peyton Barker now with a chance to make some damage. Trying to get Cherokee back in the, or get them in the win column, excuse me, or score column. Hoping to get a run across here in the top of the second. Make up this 2-0 deficit they're currently faced with. And she was hit by the pitch, so that puts 2 on. And a courtesy runner at first base. That's number 21, Carrion Wolf, has came into the game to run for Barker. And that will bring up Emily Bradley, the left fielder. First pitch to Bradley.
The left fielder, Emily Bradley. Kieran Wolf, courtesy runner for the pitcher at first.
2 on, nobody out here in the top of the second inning. And the pitch coming. Just a wee bit inside. One coming. High, ball 2. 2 Lady Braves on the base path with nobody down here in the top of the second inning. Robbinsville leading 2-0 at the moment.
Come on, Liz, you and Ivy.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got her to chase one low. And that will be the first out of the inning. Brings up second baseman Elia Reed.
Elia Reed.
Popped up. That's trouble. That's going to be over Schuler's head. It drops. Run to third is going to be, or throw to third is going to be in time, though. So a force out. Score that a fielder's choice, 8-5. And the lead runner's down, 2 away, but 2 Cherokee runners still on the base paths for Awe walking stick.
Now batting the right fielder, Awe walking stick.
Runner still at first and second for Cherokee, but now 2 down as Awe walking stick steps up to the plate for the first time today. Out straight back, 0-1 to count. Grounded right under Memory Frapp's glove. Ayers gets it, tags out. The ball is dropped. All hands are safe. Throw coming home in time, but it's dropped. Throw to third, and she's safe there. Cherokee's safe everywhere, my word. So there's going to be an E4 in all the ruckus. And Lossie scores. It's 2-1. Robbinsville's lead's cut in half.
Now batting the center fielder, Mahala Allison.
Mahala Allison now comes up. Runners at second and third with 2 away. That one catches the outside part of the plate, 0-1. And this now 2-1 ball game. Inside, upstairs. And Miss Allison laid off of that one. She is the center fielder for Cherokee. 1-1 the count. Allison steps out to catch a breather. 2 in scoring position for the Lady Braves. This is a good chance for them to strike after going down 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And another one on the outside par. She's painting the corners, folks. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Frapp with 2 strikeouts today, looking for number 3 here. And that one way inside. Allison able to scooch out of the way of it in the nick of time, though. Count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Popped up. Schuler's got it. End of the inning, but Cherokee cuts the deficit in half. A ruckus, an error, a run scores. Bottom of the second coming up 2-1. Lady Knights still in the lead. Bottom of the second, it is 2-1 Lady Knights. We welcome you back to a very windy Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. Sarah Gibby's first pitch hit to third, hit so hard that the error will be costly. They might have had her if they could have scooped out of the dirt. So we'll call that an E5 to begin the bottom of the second.
Gibby reaches on the error, brings to the plate center fielder, Ainsley Fink.
Gibby stays at first. Fink up. Steps out of the batter's box. Gets her orders. And she'll step back in. No outs. 1 on for the Lady Knights. Bunt attempt. Misses. Snap throw back to first. Gibby's there. Bunt also misses. Ball gets away. Gibby's going to second base, and she will get there standing up. So that's 2 pass balls that has proved costly for Cherokee. Cruz working hard behind the plate. But 2 pass balls has been costly so far for Cherokee. 2-1 Robbinsville at the moment. The 0-2 is slapped foul near the on-deck circle. And the 1-2 on the way. Smack to the shortstop. Lano fires to first. That time they're going to say she is out. Phillip Orr over there with a good angle. That moves Gibby to third. One away.
Now batting the left fielder, Spank Turpin.
So Brooke Turpin up now, one away, and a runner at third. Sarah Gibby leads off from third in just a moment. Turpin swings and misses at the first one. 0-1 to count. L1 is chopped foul, almost a half slap, half bunt. But it's an 0-2 count. Turpin known for her wheels. There's the reason she's near the top of the lineup with Ainsley Fink. They have got some speed. O2 coming. And that one lobs in there. Turpin gets a piece of it to stay alive. And it's 0-2. What a cut. Goes back. O2 grounded back to the pitcher. Barker fires to first. 2 outs. Gibby has to hang out at third. And now that's 2 away for Zoe Schuler.
Now batting the shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
Pitch coming. And it's grounded to Lano. She stops it. Throw to first will be late and high. Run scores. So the E6 plates the third Robbinsville run. 3-1 Lady Knights.
Now batting the first baseman, Ivy Odom.
Odom up. Popped out to the shortstop her last time. 2 away. First one low. Schuler flies to second base, slides in for good measure. One 0 count. Sir. Two 0 count on Ivy Odom. And the 2-0 coming. Odom takes it all the way, 2 balls and a strike on Ivy Lou Odom. Odom, one of the captains of this team and one of the 8 seniors we mentioned earlier. That one chopped hard, but third baseman will field it, throw it to first, and that will do it. Robbinsville scraps one across on another error. Top of the third coming up, 3-1 Lady Knights. Julia Lano will lead off the top of the third inning as we welcome you back to Robbinsville High School. 3-1 Lady Knights in control. And the bunt misses. 0-1. That one high. 1-1 to count. As we mentioned, coming up for Robbinsville is some out-of-conference action. They'll be playing T.C. Roberson, Inca, and Copper Basin in that order. Ono swings wildly at that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one low and in. The Inca game will be played at Western Carolina on Monday, and the Copper Basin matchup will be at Young Harris in Georgia on Wednesday. High, ball 2, count even. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. Swung on, but she got a piece of it. Stays alive. Count still full. The only other team sitting at the top of the conference with Robbinsville is Hiawassee Dam. They've just not played as many conference matchups as the Lady Knights have, so the Knights have it by virtue of more games won in the division at the moment. That one swung on, he missed, and the hard-fought battle goes to Frapp.
Now batting the third baseman, Cretan Arch.
3 strikeouts today for Memory Frapp. And Cretan Arch steps back up to the plate. 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the third. Robbinsville leading 3-1 on this very, very windy and starting to get chilly because of that. And that one gets right past Schuler. Pop through single for Cretan Arch. Cherokee in business, got a base runner with 1 out here in the top of the third.
Now batting the catcher,
Jenna Cruz will step up now. Want to know the count. Arch at first. Cruz takes the pitch here. 1-0, slaps it to Schuler. Could be a double play. 6, 4, 3. They got it. Huge double play returned by the Robbinsville defense. Schuler to Ayers to Odom. Thank you very much. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. No damage. 3-1 Lady Knights. And welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. It is a Frapp special on tap for you. Shout out to Bubba, Abigail, Emma, Kenna, and Sarah watching with us today. Many, many miles away. Thank you for your support. And hope you enjoy what we have on tap for you here in the bottom of the third. Patience up first, memory to follow. Oh, Matthew and Samuel are also tuned in. It's a Frapp family affair. First pitch, hard down the left field line, but foul. Oh, and 1 the count. And, of course, I'd be remiss without mentioning proud mama Valerie sitting over here 2 seats to my left, rooting on her daughters as well. And Frapp is hit again by a pitch. That's 2 today. She'll have a bruise on her leg tomorrow, no doubt. Nobody out. Memory Frapp to the plate.
Memory Frapp.
And it looks like Abby Adams is going to go run for Patience.
Abby Adams, pitch running for Frapp.
Let's see what Memory Frapp can do on her second trip to the dish. First time up, she singled in a run for Robbinsville. Made it 2-0 at the time. Now the Lady Knights leading 3-1. Oh, there's some much welcome sunshine here at the field. It was getting a little chilly and a little dreary here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Crowd hanging out nonetheless, including Maniac High School kids in the outfield with no jackets on. Ought to be young again. First one high and outside. Adams back and save. Ball gets away. Adams scampers to second base. Error goes against the first baseman. And Adams advances. No reason she couldn't have had that ball. Don't know what happened there. Maybe the sun got in her eyes. First baseman is Elise Stamper. That one way inside. Adams to third. And she's there. Slides in under the tag. So Abby Adams not even having a chance to catch her breath. Jogs out of the dugout. Takes off to second on the error. And then reaches third on a wild pitch. 2-0 count on Memory Frapp. And she takes that one all the way. 2 balls and a strike. Memory Frapp, no slouch at the plate. Chopped hard and foul down to third baseline. Counts 2-2. Frapp asks for some time to get settled back in. She's set to go. And the 2-2 with Abby Adams at third base. Hard into the outfield. No doubter that time. That gets past the left fielder, so Frapp will keep going. It's a double. She turns the bag and is going for third, and she is in there, safe and sound. A triple for Memory Frapp. Check out the wheels on number 3. And that brings the Robbinsville dugout to its feet.
Brings to the plate second baseman, Allie Ayers.
4-1 Lady Knights.
Courtesy runner at third base for Frapp, Taylor Jackson.
And Taylor Jackson once again checks in to run. Don't know why we need her. Frapp just showed off her speed with a triple, but obviously wanted to rest the pitcher. Well, Patience got hit and Memory tripled. I hope the Frapp family's tickled with that as they started off the bottom of the third with a bang, to say the very least. Another run across for Robbinsville. And Allie Ayers hoping to do some more damage for the Lady Knights. First one's fouled straight back to the grandstand. 0-1. Robbinsville has collectively this year, the Lady Knights have hit 11 home runs this season. And the 0-1 popped foul on the bunt attempt. 0-2. Oh-2 count on Ayers. And nobody out. Hit hard off the glove of Lano. Diving attempt, no good. And the clean single, we'll call that a single. That would have been hard for Lano to catch. Makes it 5-1 Lady Knights.
Now batting the right fielder, Hallie Anderson.
Still nobody out, and Hallie Anderson to the plate now with a 5-1 Robbinsville lead. Bunt attempt, shows bunt, changes her mind, Ayers to second. She will be caught stealing. 2-6, and that is the first out of the inning for the Lady Braves. So Ayers is erased. Anderson will step back in with a 1-0 count and one away now. Takes that one upstairs, and it's called a strike, 1-1. That one wide of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Two one. Also catches the plate. Count now 2-2. Anderson's seen everything that Barker has to offer. Let's see if she'll offer it something here on 2-2. Still only one out. Sarah Gibby in the on-deck circle. Chopped hard to third base. Throw to first in time. And that's 2 down for Sarah Gibby. Gibby, the hero last week at Swain County. Gibby hitting her first ever career home run, and it was a doozy, a grand salami. Scored 4 for Robbinsville. That was a 14-1 Lady Knights victory last Friday in Bryson City. That one drops in there, 0-1 the count. Fly ball center field and off the bottom of the fence. Gibby just missed another one. Slide into second. And she actually steps in there, and is safe. It's a double for Sarah Gibby. Ainsley Fink now steps up to the batter's box. Runner at second. 2 away for Fink. Popped up to right field and caught. And that will do it. Robbinsville strands a run, but they get 2 more across. And we will head to the top of the 4th. Now 5-1 Lady Knights. Top of the 4th. Welcome back to Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Here in Graham County as the first pitch catches his own 0-1. The batter at the plate is number 23, Amelia Lossy. She's singled. First hit of the game for Cherokee and would later come home to score on an error. That's the only run so far for the Lady Braves. That one swung on and missed. 0-2. That one high. Ball 1. That one chopped right in front of the plate. Frapp cleans it up on the third baseline. And first out of the inning for Cherokee.
Now batting the pitcher, Peyton Barker.
Peyton Barker to the plate with 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Fly ball left field. Turpin coming in, makes the play. And that's 2 away here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting the left fielder, Emily Bradley.
Emily Bradley, left fielder for the Lady Braves, coming up to the plate. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. It is a 5-1 Robbinsville lead for just now, joining us here on the Graham Star YouTube page. Good to have you with us wherever you may be. for enjoying today's broadcast. Of course, if you want to get a weekly recap of all Robbinsville athletic action, you can grab a copy of the Graham Star. It's available on newsstands every single Thursday. The absolute best sports coverage in Western North Carolina. Count still 0-2. Lyle Reed in the on deck circle. Should we get that far? 0-2. Popped up foul. And the battle continues. The Robbinsville baseball team will also see some action next week during spring break. Back-to-back days. They will travel to Candler to face Brevard in a neutral site game on Monday before hosting Copper Basin next Tuesday. That one grounded past Frapp. Ayers scoops it up. Throw to first in time. And it is a 1-2-3, top of the fourth. Nothing doing for Cherokee. Bottom half of the inning coming up. Robbinsville still leads 4-1. Stay with us here on YouTube. And it is Speck Turpin to the plate as we begin the bottom of the fourth inning. Robbinsville with a cruising, cozy 5-1 lead at the moment. Obviously no lead ever safe, and the Lady Knights going to do all they can to add on some insurance as we progress through this afternoon's game at Robbinsville High School. Back up for her fourth inning of work is Peyton Barker. And her first one is fouled. A dive at third base comes up a little bit short. Greg Norris trying to make a play. 0-1 the count. And Speck Turpin fouls it off to the left. 0-2 the count. That one a little bit outside. Ball and 2 strikes. Low, 2-2 the count. Rick Turpin battling here. Fell behind 0-2, now it counts even. And that one's going to get popped over the head of the second baseman who had came in. Can't really blame Elijah Reed for coming in. Turpin known for slapping and bunting. But not that time. She dropped a single over her head. And that's how the bottom of the fourth begins for the Lady Knights. Your score is 5-1 as Zoe Schuler back into the batter's box. Miss Schuler has singled and reached on an error today for Robbinsville. Ivy Odom getting in the zone over in the on-deck circle. She is up next. That one outside. Turpin thinks about it, but breaks back to first. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Zoe Schuler. And Turpin taking off for short that time, and she'll get there. So another stolen base for the Lady Knights. That is their 4th one of the game. That one hit hard past first base into right field. Turpin's going to come home. Here comes a throw from Allison, and Turpin actually broke halfway up the third baseline and decided that discretion was the better part of valor. Jogs back to the bag. Schuler goes to second in the ruckus. Odom steps in. 2 on, nobody out. That one skips to the plate. Odom's hit by the pitch. And the bases are chocked full of Lady Knights. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting the third baseman, Patience Frapp.
And our highest ratings coming from the Frapp family. Patience back up to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth with nobody out. Fly ball center field, but I don't think it's going to carry out of the ballpark. And a collision, and the ball is dropped. And that'll bring a run home. Turpin will score. Nobody calling for the ball there. And it's 6-1 Lady Knights. So Turpin comes home. Robbinsville's leads now 6-1.
The pitcher, Memory Frapp.
And Memory Frapp comes up with another chance to do some damage. Popped up foul right here behind us. Count is 0-1. That one high. Ball one. Cruz tried to frame that one, but it is a wee bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. Barker stoically awaits her sign, finally steps up to the rubber. 2-1, fly ball, foul, hits the top of the Robbinsville dugout and trickles across the walking trail here at Robbinsville High School. Quick plug for that. Folks, if you've never walked at the walking trail at Robbinsville High, it is a beautiful, beautiful loop around the campus. You need to check that out if you need some exercise. 2-2. Fly ball left field, and it will be caught. Schuler tags up. Throws coming home, but it will be just a little bit late. 7-1, Lady Knights. RBI sacrifice for Miss Frapp.
Frapp credited with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Scoring Schuler. Now batting the second baseman, Allie Ayers.
It was just the first out of the inning. It's now 7-1, Robbinsville. And the batter is Allie Ayers. First one fouled straight back. Ayers has fouled off the first pitch of every bat she's had so far today. Ayers has struck out and drove in a run. So 1 for 2 at the dish. Chopped hard to Lano, throw to first. And it's dropped a little too late for anything to get cleaned up. So an E3 will get Ayers on the base path. And once again, it's a bases loaded situation for Robbinsville. And Big Red, Helly Anderson, is now up to the plate. Anderson, 1 of 3 to homer at Hayesville a couple of weeks ago. Patience Frapp hit 2 in that game. Memory hit 1, and so did Hallie Anderson. First pitch drops into the zone, 0-1. Popped up to second base, and that will get the second out. Infield fly rule in effect there. 2 away for Sarah Gibby.
Now batting the designated player, Sarah Gibby.
And could she do it again, folks? Last week, of course, as we mentioned, Gibby with a grand slam at Swain County, and she's got a chance to do it again here at home. Score currently 7-1, Lady Knights 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. That one is outside, ball one. Cloud still creating a bit of an overcast situation here at the field, and the Gibby gets under it, it's popped straight up, and Cruz puts it away. Robbinsville leaves them loaded, but two more come across on an error and a sacrifice flyout. Top of the fifth coming your way here on YouTube, 7-1 Lady Knights. Top of the fifth as we welcome you back to Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Last score update we heard from across the way was a 9-1 Robbinsville lead over Cherokee. Not sure what the score is now, but that is the last update we received. Here, however, on the softball diamond, it's 7-1. Fly ball center field. Even Ainsley Fink can't get to that one. She'll have to play it off a hop. And that is a leadoff single for Aaliyah Reed here in the top of the fifth. Will bring Awee Walking Stick to the plate.
Right fielder, Awee Walking Stick.
Walking Stick's got her orders. Finally steps into the batter's box. Leadoff hit for Cherokee. That one skips to the plate, and that will give Reed a chance to scooch up to second base. Frab gets her sign. Kicks, fires. That one in there. Comes out of Carpenter's glove, but she's able to clean it up quick. Count is 1-1. One swung on and missed. The movement on that ball was unbelievable. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two. Fly ball right field. Anderson's got a beat on it, and she will make the play. Tag it up, and going to third will be Reed.
Now batting the center fielder, Mahala Allison.
Mahala Allison will now step in. 1 away. And Cherokee's got a runner at third. They trail 7-1 at the moment. One foul down the left field line. 0-1. Once again, I want to give a special shout out to our camera operator today, Miss Montana Buchanan, stepping in, helping us out today. Little quick. Had to ask her till the last second, but she was very gracious to step in. Had to go dominate the shot put and discus area at track practice and then jog over here to run the camera. That one's going to get away. Carpenter. Here comes Reed, and she'll slide in safe. So Reed scores. Makes it 7-2. Robbinsville still with the advantage. There's a 1-1 count on Allison. Count is 2 balls and a strike. 1 down. Trying to get some warmer weather slipping through here this afternoon. That's much welcome. Some of these chilly winds we've had. The cold winds coming off the mountain. 2-2 count. one away. Counts full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two coming. Swung on and missed. Frapp wins another battle at the plate.
Now batting the shortstop.
And we're back to the top of the lineup card. Giuliano comes back up to the plate. 2 away. Have a strikeout number 4 today for Memory Frapp. Cherokee's only got 2 across now, I beg your pardon. Both those runs, unfortunately, earned against Frapp. 0-1 will be upstairs, makes it a ball and a strike on Lano. Cherokee's softball program has really came a long way over the last few years. I mentioned they sit in 3rd place in the conference standings at the moment. Swung on and missed. Frapp is dealing all over the zone right now. 1-2 the count. Green Arch is in the on-deck circle. Should the Lady Braves get that far here in the top of the 5th. High. Lano lays off. Good eye. 2-2 count. After Frapp's triple, she is covered in dirt. That one is hit a mile foul. Folks on Sweetwater Road are about to get hit by a stray ball, I believe. Holy jeez. She got a hold of that one. Buchanan taming the camera. Count still at 2-2. What's hard to do today is windy. 2-2. Popped up. Alliers calls it and snags it. And that will do it. A run comes home for the Braves, though. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 7-2. Lady Knights still in control. Bottom of the 5th as we come back to you live from Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. Score is 7-2 in favor of the homestanding Lady Knights. That last strikeout in the top of the 5th gave Memory Frapp exactly 60 for the season. She is 6-1 when inside the circle this year. And Fink misses the slap bunt, 0-1. Chopped to Lano. Quick throw to first. And they're going to call her out at first base. Thought for sure Fink beat that one out. But not my job to judge it. And that is one down for Brooke Turpin. Turpin slaps that one foul, and the count is 0-1 on Brooke Speck Turpin, another senior for the Lady Knights. Robbinsville has never made it to the state championship. They did reach the Western Regional Finals just a few years ago. That one is also foul, 0-2 the count. And a slap that time also goes foul. Turpin still alive, no balls and 2 strikes. Sadly, we do not have instant replay. But needless to say, I've got some pretty incriminating evidence over here that Fink was in fact safe on that last play. But the game presses on. That went outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Turpin slices it the other way, turns it, changes her mind. Wide, turn it first is all she'll give, but that is a 1-out hit for Robbinsville. And Zoe Schuler will come up to the plate.
Now batting the shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
High and outside. Ball 1. Hard hit. Hits Turpin's foot. So that one actually hit Turpin, so she will be out, and unfortunately will probably fill that one tomorrow. That hit her square on the foot.
Turpin's out on an unassisted by the second baseman, hit by the batted ball. Schuler is credited with a single. Brings to the plate first baseman, Ivy Odom.
Schuler takes off for second, and she pops in there with a nice slide into second base. There are 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Zoe Schuler still second base and is in scoring position. Odom waits, fires one to center field, but playable. And that will do it. Robbinsville strands one, 2 hits, and we'll head to the 6th. Still a 7-2 Lady Knights lead.
Robbinsville in the bottom of the field. Top of the 6th inning for Cherokee, the third baseman, Creedon Arch.
And Creedon Arch greets the top of the 6th inning with a hard foul ball. Greens off the support beam here on this grandstand. Just opened last season back here behind home plate. Beautiful facility here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. We're grateful you fans that couldn't get to today's game are watching with us here on YouTube. It is 7-2 Lady Knights. Arch takes the next one outside, and it is 1 ball and 1 strike. One is fouled into the thicket. I think I'd actually might land in Todd Odom's restroom back here behind us. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one grounded right back to Frapp. Throw to first in time, and 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Jenna Cruz, the catcher, now up to the plate.
Catcher, Jenna Cruz.
Now ball down the first baseline. Look at the Cherokee soccer coach at the first base box. I think he would have shot on the goal there if he'd had a chance, but nonetheless, count is 0-1. Oh, 1 coming. Popped up, and that will also be foul. Didn't quite make it to the restroom, but it is foul nonetheless. 0-2 the count. Might have injured a cow. We'll have to check on the cow in just a moment. I'm being told the cow is okay. Popped up to Memory Frapp. Makes the play. And the Bickering sisters have to fight that one out. Memory wins 2-away. It was a Kodak moment for Mother Valerie back here behind home plate.
Amelia Lossy.
Did you get a photo of Patience getting on to her? You should have. I'm sure Montana got it on video. I have no doubt about that. That one in there, 0-1. Amelia Lossy. And that one had some break on it. 0-2. We don't have our radar today, but I'm going to guess that one was about 29 miles per hour. Didn't have it on camera, but during warm-ups today, Memory Frapp threw a changeup that astounded everybody in the ballpark while getting her warm-up tosses in before the game. Strike 3 call, strikeout number 5, number 61 for the season. It's a 1-2-3, top of the 6th inning. Well, folks, Rodney Nelson has done it again. He's grinded the game to a halt with a dispute with the umpires. Fortunately, it's resolved a little bit quicker than the last one. 3 has re-entered the game. Of course, we had a game here a couple of weeks ago against Hayesville. It was the last inning, and literally just 2 more outs to go, and there was about a 10-minute caucus held on the field over some substitutions. It was the right call. And we appreciate everything Rodney Nelson does for us here as the official scorekeeper for Lady Knights softball. Also the chairman of the Graham County Board of Education. Wears a lot of hats. Very beloved member of this program. That one chopped foul. Memory Frapp tried to make the play, but without her glove came up short in the on-deck circle. She should have remembered she should have her glove on. Memory, remember? Come on, that's funny. They don't tune in for my humor, I promise. If they did, they'd tune out. That one misses. Held 2 balls and a strike on Patience Frapp. The Frapp sisters have led off another inning together. I was told an unbelievable stat as that one has popped up foul and just missed. Cruz had a beat on it, but the net won the battle. 2-2 the count. Patience Frapp in her high school career has struck out a grand total of 1 time. That is unreal, folks. 1 strikeout in her career. Faced with a 2 count now. And that one's hit right back where it came from. Barker fires to first. And it's a 1-3 putout to begin the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting the pitcher, Memory Frapp.
And back up to the plate is Memory Frapp, starting pitcher today for Robbinsville. Really interesting to see what kind of rotation Knight uses over the next few games, of course. Head coach Billy Knight still heading up the program for Robbinsville as that one is fouled and falls into no man's land in between the creek and the field behind us here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Of course, we mentioned it will be a Saturday, Monday, Wednesday run coming up for Robbinsville over the next few games. And Monday is our camera operator's birthday. We'll brag on her while we got a pitcher conference going on out here inside the circle. The school record in the shot put is currently 33 feet 4 inches, and Miss Buchanan threw 32 feet for yesterday. It is 32 feet 4 inches. That's what I said. Yeah. She's over here trying to correct me. I'm bragging on her. My goodness. She's literally just a foot shy of the record. That was senior night yesterday, where Robbinsville's track program recognized, if you can believe it, 14 seniors on that track program, and they're doing some amazing things. Another relay school record fell yesterday. Very talented crop of athletes moving through Robbinsville at the moment. The discussion's over. And Frapp takes that one low and inside. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. That one breaks away from the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Well, the wind's picking up again, whistling through the bones of everyone sitting here at the ballpark. Swung on and missed. Frapp tried to dig one out of the dirt and came up empty. I think she should have got the pitching wedge out there, Valerie. What do you think? 2-2. And she lays off of that one. Count is full on Memory Frapp. Allie Ayers is in the on-deck circle. She'll hit next. And that one hit hard, but foul. Count still full, 3-2. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th, and Robbinsville holding on to a 7-2 lead. That one fouled the other direction. Frapp is battling here in the bottom of the 6th. Count still full. And it will stay full. Frapp is still at the plate. If I've got my count right, I believe Memory Frapp has seen 75 pitches in this at-bat. It has been a lengthy stint at the plate for Miss Frapp. Bailey Parham jogging around the ballpark. Good to see her out smiling today. Frapp got a hold of that one, but it was foul. Drops in front of the tarp. And it will be another 3-2 offering in just a moment, as Barker and Frapp duke it out here in the bottom of the 6th. The 3-2 coming. And Frapp is still trying to get her timing down. We're going to guesstimate, I believe the over on how many pitches we've had in this at-bat's around 12. That one works. Memory Frapp finally prevails with a hard, decisive single into left field with 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And Sunshine Taylor Jackson will check in.
12, courtesy runner at first for Frapp. Brings to the plate second baseman Allie Ayers.
Jackson at first. Allie Ayers in the batter's box. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball left field, but it will be caught and reeled right back in. So Jackson will stay where she's at. And that's 2 down now for like a pinch hitter in Claire Barlow.
For Anderson, number 7, Claire Barlow.
So Claire Barlow will be popping into the batter's box in place of Hallie Anderson in the 8th spot today. Barlow, one of the numerous freshmen on this team, as many seniors as Robbinsville has, they have just about as many freshmen. Perhaps even more. Barlow swings and misses 0-1. Jackson back to the bag in time on the pickoff snap throw to first. Sarah Gibby is back out in the on-deck circle. Should we get that far here in the bottom of the 6th, as the score holds at the moment, it will be the last time that the Knights will be at the plate today. Back to first. And Jackson back to first in time. 0-2 count on Claire Barlow. That one outside. Jackson takes off for second, and she is going to be caught stealing at second base. That brings an end to the bottom of the 6th. A hit, nobody left on, no runs across. We'll head to the 7th. 7-2 Lady Knights. Last chance for the Lady Braves here on YouTube. Last chance for the Lady Braves as we head to the top of the 7th inning here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Kevin Hensley, Montana Buchanan with you for today's telecast here on the Graham Star YouTube page, your exclusive home for Robbinsville streaming all season long. Up first for Cherokee in the top of the 7th will be the pitcher Peyton Barker. Frapp back out to try to finish out the complete game. 5 strikeouts today for the sophomore, and she gets strike 1 on Barker. And that one tipped into the glove of Carpenter. No balls, 2 strikes. Barker's going to take a breather. Oh, 2 outside. Ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is going to get roped foul behind the Robbinsville Lady Knights dugout. And onward we go. 1 and 2 the count. Looks like Naomi Taylor, a freshman for Cherokee, has stepped into the on-deck circle. Maybe in a pinch hit role. 1-2. Fouled off again by Barker. And just like we had a battle between these two on the other side of things in the bottom of the 6th, it looks like we're going to have a battle here in the top of the 7th. One, 2 count high, and just off the outside of the glove of Liz Carpenter, who is the only freshman on the field for Robbinsville at this moment. It's Frapp and Schuler, both sophomores. The rest of the docket, seniors. Fouled off again, 2 and 2. So Barker returning the favor after Frapp stretched out about a 13-pitch at bat in the bottom of the 6th. Barker now battling with Frapp here in the top of the 7th. Cherokee needs 5 to keep it alive here in the 7th. I think Frapp wants a new ball, and she'll get it. Some sound advice coming from the Robbinsville dugout. 2-2. And it is roped for a hit. Barker patiently gets what she wanted and gets a hit. And that's how we begin the top of the 7th.
Now batting the right fielder, Naomi Taylor.
Naomi Taylor, who actually checked into the game in the 6th. I failed to mention that. My apologies. Now up to the plate. Wearing number 99 for Cherokee. Want to know the count. Low, and it's going to get away from Carpenter. It'll be a wild pitch, and Barker will sprint to second. (2-0). Nobody out, and now Cherokee has a runner in scoring position. So the Lady Braves are trying to piece together a rally. That one catches the inside part of the plate. Taylor backs out and gets her orders. Head coach Albert Arch and the third base box. That one inside. Oh, 3 balls and a strike on Taylor. Buchanan came prepared today, unlike some of us. She's got a hoodie already on. It's getting a little chilly down here this evening. That one misses. Ball 4. First walk of the game issued by Memory Frapp today. And now there are 2 Lady Braves on the base path.
The second baseman, Aaliyah Reed.
And Aaliyah Reed, who scored the second Cherokee run of this one back in the top of the 5th. Now back up to the plate with a chance to close the gap. Nobody out. 2 on for Cherokee. Swung on and missed. 0-1 on Reed. Reed had a leadoff single in the 5th and then later scored on an error. A 1. Grounded to Patience Frapp. She'll tag third. Fires to first just for fun, but Reed reaches. Lead runner is going to be out. That's Barker. So it's a fielder's choice, 5 unassisted. And that is the first out of the inning. So a substitution 2 innings ago causes a bit of an interruption, but I think we got it all straightened out now. Walking Stick will bat, and she will be followed by Malaya Allison here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, 2 on. Robbinsville leading 7-2 as we reset the action here in Graham County. And the first one is chopped foul right in front of the plate and may have fouled it off of Walking Stick's foot. She's going to have to take a second to try and walk it off. 0-1 the count. Fly ball right field. Ayers tries to catch it. It pops out of her glove. All hands will be safe. I checked that. Reed was out at second. So it's an E4, but Reed is going to be called out on a 4-6. And that's 2 outs now. Walking Stick safe.
Now batting the center fielder, Mahala Allison.
And Mahala Allison is Cherokee's last gasp here in the 7th. 2 outs. Once again, Robbinsville boys winning 15-5 today. That's a huge victory for the Black Knights. High ball 1 to Allison. One-0. Misses right back in the Carpenter's glove. Walking stick will go to second on the wild pitch. And now two Cherokee runners in scoring position. Well, what a lucky hop for Carpenter. That one just jumped right back in her glove off the net. Or else another run might have scampered home. Two-0 coming. Popped up and it's foul. 2-1 the count. Catches the zone. 2-2 the count. And Cherokee down to his last strike. Mahala Allison hopes to get one raked in. Memory Frapp hopes to close this one out.
Get it right here, ma'am.
Frapp fires the 2-2. High. Count is full.
You got it, memory!
Runners at second and third for the Lady Braves with 2 away is a 7-2 Robbinsville lead. And it's a full count offering. Grounded on the third baseline. Frapp fills it. Throw to first. In time. And that will do it. Cherokee strands 2 in the top of the 7th as this one comes to a halt. 7-2 final. Your winners today, Robbinsville improving to 9-1 while Cherokee falls to 4-8. Thank you folks for tuning in with us here on the Graham Star YouTube page. For Montana Buchanan, I'm Kevin Hensley. Have a good evening, everybody.